Hello kids, today we are going to do a new topic in our subject of mathematics, and that is using symbols to show the smaller, bigger and equal numbers. We have some numbers here. Can you tell me which number comes first? And the numbers are 2, 6 and 4. Out of these three numbers, which numbers will initially come first? And that's the 2. First comes the 2, then 4 and then 6. Now, can you tell me the smaller and the bigger number out of these three numbers? The smaller number is 2 and the bigger number is 6, as we all know. 2 comes first when we write the numbers in a line or in a row, and later we have 4 and then at the end we have 6. So this way we can understand which is the smaller number out of these three numbers and which one is a bigger number. So 2 is a smaller number and 6 is a bigger number. By understanding this, we further get into this topic where I will show you some chocolates and you have to identify what would you like to have. Here we have two pictures of the chocolate. On the left hand side we have two pieces of chocolate dipped into a melting chocolate, and on the right hand side we have bars of the chocolate kept. Which one would you like to have? The smaller piece or the bigger piece? Obviously, you would like to have the bigger piece and you would like to open the mouth doing ah to eat the bigger piece of the chocolate or the bars of the chocolate. So, we use certain symbols to indicate our numbers also. And if we compare our chocolates with the numbers, we use this kind of sign to show which one is bigger. When we have two openings towards a bigger number, that means that number is bigger. And here on the other side, when we come see at the left side, we have only one of the pointed tip, or you could say the corner or the edge, where it understands or shows that this one, the left hand side chocolate, is the smaller one. The same pattern we are going to now use it with our numbers to indicate which number is smaller, bigger or equals to each other. So here we have two numbers, 36 and 63. Can you identify which number is big? Yes, it's 63. So you put a sign of the two opening towards to face the bigger number and the one tip which is at the pointed towards the smaller number. So we write it as 36, the sign indicating for smaller, and the other opening tip towards the bigger number. And when we have to write in words, we write it in this format. 36 is smaller than 63. So here I hope you understand how to write these numbers with symbols and in word format. Another example for you here is 78 is bigger than 25. We have the second question, both the ends with 90s. That means both the numbers are at the same constant. So here we use the equal to sign to indicate that both the numbers are at equal space. So 90s is equal to 90. The third one is 44 is smaller than 84. Now when you look at the example of 1 and 3, you see the sign is being changed at both the times. Wherever you see a bigger number, that time you show the tapering open of the two ends. And towards the other side, which is a smaller number, you show only one pointed head. So that is how we indicate our symbols to represent a small and a big number. Similarly, we can find out the smaller and bigger numbers with the 3-digit numbers. Examples: 634 is bigger than 329, or we read it as 634 is bigger than 329. Another example is 789 is smaller than 798. Now see children, here in the first example, looking at the numbers, we already can identify where the number stands: unit, tens and hundreds. So we here have 3-digit number. Looking at the hundreds place, we understand the number, the smaller one or the bigger one. The first number where it stands for the 100 place is 6, and in the second number it is 3. Looking at both these numbers, you easily can find out which is the bigger number, and so it is 6, and the rest part goes on. That means whichever number follows the 600 is to be an obvious to be a bigger number, and so we identify it as a bigger number and we put the sign according to it, and we also write it with the help of words. Whereas coming down to the second question, we have the first digit used in 100 place are both 7. That means they are equal. Now we jump on to the second digit, to find out whether which number is bigger. Either it is 8 or 9. Looking at there, you understand that 9 is bigger than 8. That means the rest of the number follows is obviously to be the bigger number. So 798 is the big number, and henceforth we put the sign towards it, and we also write it down with the word format. I hope you have understood this topic so far, and here is a questionnaire for you to identify the smaller and bigger number and write them in the correct boxes. After you finish here, we have one more questionnaire to put some correct symbols in the blanks. So here we come to the end of the topic. Hope you like this topic. If you like it, please give a like and also share with your friends, and do subscribe my channel.